This is Keyshawn Johnson, another special episode of All Facts, No Breaks. I got something special for all my viewers. Paul Pierce, my running mate's gonna join me at Miller Dorsey High School. This is the high school I went to.
We wanted to make this a little bit of a homecoming, take y'all back to our roots in South LA and give you some insight into what we had to go through and overcome to get to where we are today. I'll also be talking to my favorite coach, Holmes,
who essentially made me. Come check us out. So first of all, I got Paul Pierce, 19-year NBA champion, Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer. Now you're on my turf. You're at Miller Dorsey High School in the heart of the jungle.
I feel I'm at home. I feel like I'm at the wood.
No, you get green and white. You should be feeling that way. So both of us grew up in this Southern California area in the 90s. Tell me what it was like for you in Inglewood, having to go through the things you went through.
For one, you had to learn how to navigate your way around LA. You had to know hood you was going through, because you get caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time, man. I done lost friends, man. And, I think it's important that you surround yourself, because gang culture and sports culture went hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? And what I really mean by that is, like, if you was one of them ones, one of the top players, and you had grew up with guys who was affiliated, it was either you was gonna be with them or they was gonna make sure you make it out.
You look back at Inglewood and y'all won a lot of games and y'all did well.
My junior, we won CIF.
Yeah, y'all won CIF. What was the atmosphere like when they came into the gym? How tough was it?
The wood was intimidating because we had the gangbangers over there sitting behind the bench.
Same. Same. It was so intimidating.
They gonna be right there.
It was so intimidating to play at Dorsey.
People were scared to come to the wood.
As the lights started to go down or whatever, you could feel the intimidation coming.
Yeah.
Because our stadium was always packed. Like, it's behind us, always from front to back. I mean, both sides crazy. Standing room owner. You had the gangbangers.
Yeah.
You had the hustlers. You had the alums.
Yep, the alums.
You had all that, right? You just had all green and white.
For us, it was certain schools, we needed extra police, extra security.
Only Crenshaw was probably the only one, I think. Crenshaw probably was the only school that we've probably felt like that they could be, because now you bringing in the gang territory, right? You bringing in the 60s.
That's what I be trying to
You
tell
bring in
people,
the jungles, you bring in the Bloods.
That was part of the sports culture. So you had to have, like when we played Hawthorne, bro, I was scared to go to Hawthorne, dog. Like, no, look, I'm telling you, dog, when we beat them, because we would beat them, they was better than some football. But in basketball, dog, we needed police escort. I'm talking about the whole school. They was throwing trash cans out our bus.
Yeah, all that.
They was rocking. They was trying to kill us, dog.
So we would, like, if we go play over at Crenshaw, for instance, they block off the streets.
Yeah.
Literally, they block off the streets. So you could only go a certain way to get in and out. They would literally, because it's in a residential neighborhood, they would block off the streets to get in and out. But that was all for protection to make sure. So here at Dorsey, they done shot out the lights before. Just shoot them out. Game over, man, go home. We beating y'all by 50, it's time to go home. Ain't no need of sticking around, doing none of that. All that intimidation.
That's the part that, it wasn't just
and
the
we
game.
Was big too.
Yeah, but see,
and we looked mean.
It's different today. Like then, it wasn't just the game. Like, I'm thinking about the game. I'm going here thinking about the game, but I'm thinking about shit. I just want to get out of here cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was a factor in certain places that you played. I'm going to Compton College, like, man, I hope we get out of here cool, because one side blood, one side grip, and you like, oh, damn, I just want to get out of here.
The thing about the intimidation factor, though, is we had a certain look with our uniforms. Like, we had black cleats with red shoelaces. And ain't got nothing to do with the school colors, and red rags, and nothing to do with the school colors at all. Right. It was just part of the culture.
Right.
To at one point, my senior year, the next year I leave, nobody in the city wanted to play. They was already good, but nobody wanted to play.
Right.
Had to go out of state to play to other teams because nobody in the city didn't want to fuck with us. They just didn't want to play us. So Dorsey was like one of the first schools to start traveling outside the city to other states to play. Now you see it all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they go to San Diego, Sacramento, Vegas, start playing teams because nobody didn't want to schedule. They didn't want to put them on the schedule.
Right.
You know, it's just like, didn't want to do it. And that's just a testament of the type of program that the school had. And intimidation was just part of it. It really was a part of it, man. You could see it in dudes' eyes when you play. Like we played Granada Hills in San Fernando.
Yeah.
Them dudes out in the valley, you could tell. And some of the dudes was from the city.
Right.
But they elected to go play in the valley.
Even back then.
And they done took that mentality of the valley, that soft mentality, and you could see it in their eyes that, oh, we got them beat. Right. We getting ready to mop them smooth up. And that happened in basketball and football, because we really didn't have no rival outside of Crenshaw that we had to worry about going away.
Right.
They had to worry more about coming over here, you know, to the Terror Dome, as we call it. You know, the Terror Dome. Yeah, the Terror Dome. We got the pit in the Terror Dome at the stadium.
I think I played in the pit, dog.
No, you probably shot a commercial in the pit.
Summer games, I think.
Yeah. And that whole little intimidation factor where they on top of you, you know, it's hot, sweaty, the air conditioning ain't working, make you feel that way. Because I know how growing up around Dorsey and growing up around the jungles and South Central LA, how it shaped me and my game and my mentality of how I think and thought then.
Oh, yeah.
How did it affect you?
Well, it shaped you, dog, because look, I remember, man, playing at the park, living in the hoods I was living. I mean, they was like, you know what, we gonna put you on the hood, homie. And I was like, no, y'all ain't. No, you ain't. So, you know, you really gotta stand up for yourself. I didn't have fights just to let them know, like, dude, I'll play sports. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight because I hooped and I didn't gangbang. And so it was like, all right, once you earn that respect, it was just like, all right, you know, that's P. You know, he hoop. He ain't no little punk. And that was a reflection of my game. Like, if you watch me play, how aggressive I was, how like physical I was, it reflected because playing at the park, playing against older dudes, you know, half the time I'm not even playing against guys who play basketball. I'm playing against the neighborhood gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Arguing for 10 minutes, game lasting all day. So it really shaped my attitude like, all right, you know, ain't no fouls, little homie. So you gotta play like that. Ain't no fouls. Take it out, and you go up, you better make it, or we right down court. So, you know, and catching the bus lines and just seeing like, man, you really gotta have a certain mentality. You couldn't be no pushover, bro. Because the streets will run you over, and you know that.
It's crazy because even though Inglewood's a few miles away from here, and then, you know, you obviously go down Crenshaw, you get to like in the hundreds.
Yeah,
you got like the little projects or apartments that look like projects in that whole little area. That was like rough. So when you look to your right,
that's projects to me.
Yeah, see all that's projects to me too. But it's like the jungles is behind them trees over there. And that's where they had training day at. You know, they film training day. And so this whole area, you know, is like, when you think about it.
This is like, man, people were scared to come over here. I had homies that lived over here, dog.
Ain't no need to be scared. No need to be scared.
But if you don't, this is what I said.
It's gentrified now.
No, but this is what I said. You had to learn how to navigate.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure,
certain
100%.
areas. You couldn't just go certain areas. You couldn't
100%.
just pull up over here in the jungles and think it was sweet. You couldn't just be rolling down Crenshaw and just be like pulling into a gas station like it's just cool at some spots. You know what I'm saying? So it was certain spots I wouldn't even go to the gas station because I know, like, damn, if I get out, I can get robbed right here, my car stolen, something. You know, you have to learn how to navigate all of that.
So Paul, I'm gonna ask you this question. So when the first time you heard about me? Because I know when I heard about you.
I knew about Dorsey's program, football-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and them talking about you and SC and I went and saw some of your games actually because I was getting recruited.
You was being recruited.
I was going to a lot of your games actually, and they was like, yeah, he went to Dorsey. I was like, yeah, I used to hear about it because, you know, it wasn't no Instagram.
No.
It wasn't no like.
Thank God.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no social media, so. You know, you hear about so many people who was local, because, you know, Inglewood not far from here.
It was
right
the
over
Daily Breeze, the Daily Breeze, LA Times.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I know, Daily Breeze, LA Times. And so, so like when I got to high school and I actually had to started getting recruited and I was going up to SC, I was like, damn, that's him right there. I was going up there to see you. I don't even know if you remember we met. Y'all had a party. I was with Stace Bozeman. I remember Willie McGinnis was there.
Yeah, we had a party on the.
It was a party
it was a
at
party.
one of the dorms. I don't know, and that's when I remember I met you, Willie, and I was with some of the basketball players. They took me there. It was a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah, we had LA though. It's going all the shenanigans.
No, I was like, oh shit.
No, that's what Coach Rav.
Y'all was stars though. Y'all was real stars because just like then and I'm like, oh shit, that's Key, that's Willie, that's damn. Okay, Stace. I already knew Stace growing up. But you know what? I had to go to Kansas because I had to get out of here, dog.
Yeah.
I had to get out of LA. Like as much as if I wanted to stay home, it was hard. It would hurt me to leave home because it was just me and my mom and she was by herself.
Yeah.
It hurt me. I didn't really want to leave, but I had to get out of LA.
So now, once you at Kansas, then you look up, you do what you're supposed to do. You come out early.
Yeah.
You slip a little bit in the draft. You wanted to go higher, but you still got drafted high.
Yeah.
You go to Boston. You with the Celtics. now we hate you in LA. We ain't really. You really not. It ain't your fault, but it's your fault.
Yeah.
How did at the end of the day though? How did it affect just the whole thought process and psychologically being from LA and growing up a Laker fan and then going to play for the Celtics?
You start learning who your friends, who your real homies is. You know what I'm saying? Because we all grew up Laker fans, So now I'm inviting my homies to the game, and now I'm trying to see, all right, one of my homies wear a Laker jersey. I got you the tickets, though. You my boy.
Yeah.
I think, if you my man, you got to convert to a Celtic fan now. If you my man, you got to put the P jersey on for that day. You can't be doing this. So I was like, all right, so I'm learning who my real homies is now. Oh, you coming over here? You got the Kobe jersey on? I got you the ticket though. All right, you know what? He ain't coming to the game no more. He ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? That's how you learn. It was tough because the crazy thing about it too.
You still though, but you still get shit right now. You ain't played in 100 years, but people from LA still be talking. Yes, respect, but they still on your head though.
It's respect. You know what I'm saying? It's respect. And it's ironic being a kid that grew up right down the street from the Forum.
Yeah.
End up as a Celtic. And I wasn't supposed to be a Celtic. I was supposed to be in the top 5 pick. Celtics picked 10. It wasn't never supposed to happen. That's why it was just like, man, God did this. You know what I'm saying? Shit just be happening for a reason. Like, damn, dog, like how this all happened. And then I played LA for the championship twice.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? It's like storybook. I couldn't have scripted it. You know what I mean? Just being from LA, I'm a Laker fan, then I got picked by the Celtics, then I played the Lakers to win my first chip, then play them again. Like, it was just like, damn.
See, it wasn't no LA team. The Raiders had just left and went to Oakland.
Yep.
When I was coming out, they had just bolted, the Rams bolted. I was just like.
Where did you want to go? Where did you want to go coming out? Like, did you have a team like, damn, if I played with them? Like,
man, you know what?
Like I really
wanted to go to the Cowboys, but the Cowboys couldn't pick me.
Yeah.
They ain't have,
that was your team growing up?
Yeah, well, the Raiders, but I wanted to go to the Cowboys because the Cowboys was winning. Mike was my guy. I wanted to go to Miami, but I wound up going to USC.
Yeah.
And so I just was like, whoever at that point. Once I got drafted, I was like, whatever. It didn't really matter. But I really, I wanted to go to the Cowboys. I was playing summer league basketball up here, and Coach Holmes, one day I was out here watching them practice, and I was laughing at them because they was falling, and and Coach Holmes was like, man, what the hell are you laughing at? So I was like, I'm laughing at that. That ain't good. Yeah. He's like, you can't do no better. I'm like, man, I got cleats in the back of my car, real talk.
Yeah.
I went and ask him when you see him. I went and got my cleats out the car, put them on, ran a few routes. He like, oh shit, man, you got to transfer.
Word? Oh, damn. How far did you live from Dorsey?
You want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
I ain't live nowhere near Dorsey.
How was you able to get in?
I got a car. Oh, how was I able to get in?
Yeah.
Because my cousin lived around the corner.
Okay.
So the address.
Okay.
And so once all the other schools realized that I was going to school here, they sent the popos. Not the it was like I don't know what the hell you call it. It was like the people that come and make sure to check your address.
Yeah,
so what we would do, what I would do is I would get wind from some staff members that they was gonna knock on the door in the morning.
So you spent the night.
I spent the night.
Spent the night.
Yeah, they come knock on the door early in the morning, and I'm like, Yeah, he here, he's bad. It's, you know, they want to
Right.
look at the drawers, make sure I got clothes.
Right.
So we finessed it because all the other schools was mad that I didn't come to Crenshaw. I didn't
You
go
were supposed to go to Crenshaw?
I could have gone to Crenshaw, I could have gone to Manual, I could have gone to any of the schools,
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
to be honest with you. But I chose to come to Dorsey.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play basketball, I wanted to play baseball, I wanted to play football, I wanted to run track, I wanted to be around.
Overall program was
Yeah, overall program was
sports
just,
program,
it was
yeah.
crazy, and the academics was crazy. Like, it just
Yeah.
didn't make any sense. And so once I made the transfer, everybody was like, damn, he transferring. And so it became like a big,
Yeah.
like when you see dudes transferring now, it's big news. But shit,
Right.
that was big news way back then.
Yeah, right.
Because all my friends from junior high,
Yeah.
a lot of them came here and they was balling, you know, getting ready to get to the championship. And I had to make a decision. I'm like, man, I'm going to try to figure something out. So I go to Palisades. I'm going to Pacific Palisades. I'm going out
Yeah.
to white folks with the money. Fuck that. So I'm going to get out there. I got out there and it just it wasn't for me, right? But they were still, Steve Kerr had went to Palisades.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Baseball players had gone there. But I was just like, nah, let me get on back over where I belong. And then, because my brother always went here, and he always hung out here. My cousins went here, and they would say, man, you gotta go back to Dorsey, man. I don't know what the fuck you out there with them people for.
Yeah.
And then I just made my mind up, and I said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And then once I made my mind up, that was it.
Who was your influences though, man? Because you live because I know this area too, because I have friends that live over here. Like, how was you able to
You know what? Once I
stay away from all the...
Once I got, so as a young kid, once I was young, I got in so much trouble that, you know, you spend time in California Youth Authority, right? So I went to California Youth Authority twice.
Damn.
And I spent probably, I would say, I think it was about 18 months of my early adolescent age years in California Youth Authority. Because I was out here hustling and robbing people. We was doing all type of shenanigans as a kid.
Well, yeah.
So then once I got out, and some of my friends started going to jail, and they getting locked up. Like, it was like a whole thing, because one of the things that the gangs is one thing, but it was all about hustling and making money.
Yeah.
And so once I came home, I just started seeing some of my friends doing wrong, but then other ones doing right. And then you had guys like Aaron Cox who played, right? He went to Arizona State receiver.
Right.
Went to Dorsey, first round pick of the Rams. You start seeing him. You know, you start
Positive
seeing that.
influences making it out.
He'll come and park his car in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? He's parking his, whatever the hell it was, Mercedes, whatever.
Yeah.
And you see all of that. And you like, man, I gotta straighten up. I gotta get it right. And then Coach Holmes, he was just like, man, you the best there. You gonna be the best that there is. You just gotta do the right thing. You can't keep fucking around. You gotta get serious at doing it. Take it serious. Because I wasn't even the top dog here.
Yeah?
No. I might have been, man, I could have been 6 on the totem pole.
Word. Y'all was nice then, huh?
And then being around other athletes, they kind of just, you watch and you learn from that.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I had different mentors and different situations. Who was like somebody you looked up to from Inglewood that was a mentor that may have been in politics, sports, anything like that you said to yourself, you know what, I gotta get like that.
You know who was a big influence on me? Because Mom's, you know, she worked a lot, so she wasn't really home a lot. She was working hard to put food on the table. So I think a lot of my mentorship came from my basketball coach, Patrick Roy, and an Inglewood police officer named Scott Collins. He was like, you know, why don't you come play in this police athletic league, you know? So I was just like, you know, it was taking up my time in the summer, because in the summer I could do whatever I want. Moms don't get home till like 6, 7. I'm just in the street. Nothing to do. So he pulled me off the street like, yo, I started off playing volleyball, bro. 6th grade, I was playing volleyball.
In Inglewood?
In Inglewood. The police athletic league had all the sports. They had baseball, volleyball, and basketball. So basketball season wasn't there yet. It was summer, so he said, just get in, you know, we got basketball coming up after volleyball season. So I played volleyball for a summer, and then basketball came. So Scott Collins was an important role in just kind of like keeping me out of trouble and staying involved in sports, staying busy, because, you know, it's a lot that you can get into. Like I said, when you're dealing with gang culture and how the streets was, as you know, easy to get caught up, easy to be influenced on you when you grow up around it, and that's all you really see. So, you know, I credit them for just being kind of like, I didn't grow up with my father.
Yeah.
And, you know, these guys was like father. I had 2 older brothers who were already out the house. And so they was like my father figures that was a major influence as far as keeping me off the streets and involved in sports.
Glad you came to see.
I'm glad I came to your hood, dog.
You came to see Dorsey. It's a little bit different. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this the green and white. I feel at home here though. You know, Inglewood green and white, dog.
No, it's green and white. I wonder if you could kick that field goal though. That's what I really want to know.
Oh, you want to bet?
Man, you can't kick the field goal.
I can't kick the field goal.
35?
35.
Yeah, all right, so let's go. We're going to go see if you can kick it and then talk to these kids a little bit.
All right, let's do it. I bet you I can kick a 30-yard field goal.
I'll bet you $1,000 you won't make it.
I want to nail this. How many tries I get? 3 tries. 3 tries.
No, you're not going to get 3. It's a one-shot deal.
Bro, I ain't never kicked a kick in my life.
It don't matter. Is it a bet for a G? Is it a bet?
Give me 5 tries.
No.
Man, what is that?
That's who you're supposed to hold.
Oh, I don't know.
He's sweating now. He's scared. He's scared.
No, I ain't. Man,
I'm trying to get 1,000 out of him.
Here we go.
Man,
you crazy.
You watching too much television. You don't walk in. He don't know what the hell he walking off. He just walking.
This is what I see on TV. You ready? Oh, hold on. I didn't get no speed on that one. Hold on. All right, man, I'm about to nail this. Oh my God. That's terrible, dog.
Come on, Paul.
I can't do it no more. My hamstring hurt, dog. All right, one more.
Now you're going to keep going. You're going to be off the more hamstring.
Oh my God, I'm done. I feel my hamstring about to pull. God damn, that is hard.
What's up, fellas? Good, man. Y'all good? So I got my man Paul Pierce with me. Paul, y'all know him. He a Celtic, but look out, they gonna get you. No, we wanted to come out here, man, and just, you know, I went to Dorsey here. Paul went to Inglewood, not too far. We both wore green and white. And Coach Holmes, he got me to come to Dorsey and play football way back in 1990. And I know, damn, none of y'all was born. I give him more credit than I give anybody for guidance and inspiration to take me to the next level, because he always told me, so I wanted to be Paul Pierce. I wanted to play basketball, but I couldn't shoot. You know, and I could jump out the gym, I could do all, but I couldn't shoot. And he always said, man, you a football player thinking you could play basketball. You better stay your ass on the football field and get your money. I grew up in South Central LA, but the dreams came true once I came to Dorsey around my people, and I realized the opportunities can present itself as long as you take advantage of it and don't waste it. We living witnesses of that. Good luck moving forward with everything, and just keep pounding, and y'all gonna be all right. All right?
Yeah, I gotta come behind that. Man, like Keith said, man, I come from the same place y'all come from, man. You know, I dream, I work, and I kept it real with myself. It was more than just playing, it was grades. It was waking up at 4 in the morning, catching the bus, getting to the gym for me. I'm at the gym at 5 in the morning. I'm going to class sweaty, so it's a lot you gotta put into it, man. And I just say, you know, just keep it real with yourself, and, you know, we all have dreams. Don't let nobody discourage your dreams. And, you know, you got positive influences around here. You got living examples around here, man. So good luck with everything that y'all doing in school, in sports. Appreciate it.
Now we get ready to go in the gym and knock down a few threes. Paul say I can't hit 2 threes out of 10.
Hell no.
This was the pit. This is where they shoot all the commercials and stuff at. Paul, for the money.
That look nasty, look.
Money.
0 for 2. Look at it. Keep the count, y'all. Look. 0 for 3.
That shit 4. Boom.
0 for 4. Now it's 4. That's 0 for 10. Man, hit rim. 0 for 15. 0 for 16. God damn. Man, he 0 for 30. He still ain't made one.
Hey.
Y'all hit the rim, Key. Hey. All right, cut.
This is Coach Daryl Holmes. Daryl Holmes was, when I was at Dorsey High School, our assistant head coach, offensive line coach, and offensive coordinator that didn't know how to get me to football, but that's a whole nother story.
I got better.
He got better over time. He figured it out. What changed from when we was at school here to where we are now?
There's a change in demographics. So you're also talking about at Dorsey you went to with about 2,000 students.
What's the enrollment now?
Now it's like 800. And it's 44% African American.
It was probably 90% when we was here.
It had to be 90. One of my favorite stories, you remember we were playing Pierce College at West LA. And you back to receive the kickoff.
Yep.
So he gets the kickoff, goes about 95 for a touchdown, and you keep running.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, where the fuck is he going? All the way to the snack truck. He grabs and I'm gonna tell you what you grabbed, a Sacco.
Yeah, a Sacco.
Yeah,
everybody,
a glass bottle.
They changed the story across the country. It went from chips to hot dogs to nachos, and I just
Sacco.
It was a Sacco, and I popped it, drank it, and I think I gave it to the rest of somebody else. So, Coach Holmes, you mean so much to me in my career from the start. You got to think, growing up in South Central LA, in a single-family household, you don't necessarily get all the tutelage from males, right? It's mainly moms, and you know how we are. We listen to mom to a degree. And then that's it. But to be able to do those sort of things, man, I tell people this all the time. If it wasn't for you, who knows? I might not be on FS1. I might be on MSNBC lockup. You know, you just don't know where the tunnel leads you until you actually deal with somebody who has a certain sideline and a perspective on who an individual is and what they can be. So with that, though, I appreciate it, as I always say, with much love, and I owe a lot of my success to you, and I just want to share that with you.
Hey, I think the fact that when you came to Dorsey, one of the things I told you was to come here and you were going to be around Lamont Warren.
Yeah.
And the places where, you know, our receiver that had just passed away was being recruited by everybody in the country. So the eyes was on our program at that time.
Yep.
So I think, you know, it was just fate that, you know, you was here that day and, you know.
Well, that's good faith.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's been good. It's been good.
My guy.
Man, you ain't never seen no shit like that before.